In this video, we will see how the anti-sniping works in the Ultimate Auction Pro plugin. First of all, let's see what is bid sniping. In the online auction, generally the bidder places a bid seconds before the auction ends that may exceed the current highest bid, and it does not give the time for other bidders to outbid the sniper. The auction plugin provides a configuration to the admin where at a certain time before the auction expires, the auction gets extended by a defined time interval. Admin can set this time interval from the auction settings. It gives all bidders the opportunity to place their bids again if they want to. Now let's see all the settings of the anti-sniping. Go to the admin dashboard of your site, then auctions, and then settings. There is a time and soft clone or avoid sniping section available. The first option is choose from where the countdown timer would get the time. We have implemented the two types of timer in the Ultimate Auction Pro plugin. One is jQuery based timer and second is React based timer. If admin wants to display the jQuery based timer on the product page, admin needs to select the first option, which is local ideal when bidders are in a single time zone. It is selected by default. We recommend you to choose the first option. If admin wants to display the React based timer on the product page, admin needs to select the second option, which is global ideal when bidders are all over the world. The next setting is anti-sniping. How should users see an updated time left? It has two options. First is auto page refresh and second is manual page refresh. If the auto page refresh is selected, the timer for all users are updated automatically. If the manual page refresh is selected, the plugin will notify the user by displaying the message on the product page. After that, user needs to refresh the timer manually. Next setting is for what message to show on when the timer has changed. In the previous setting we have discussed about displaying the message in the manual page refresh option when the timer extends. At that time, this string will be displayed on the product page. Admin can set any message here as per the requirement. Now let's see how this works on the front end. This setting is for the other bidders who are watching the auction product which is extended. First of all, create an auction product and do the anti-sniping configuration from the auction settings. User 1 and user 2 log into the admin site and open the auction product. User 1 place a bid on the auction product according to the time interval which is added in the auction setting. After that, the time extend and the countdown timer updated for user 1. The time left has changed due to soft clone message displayed to user 2. User 2 needs to click the refresh button and it will update the timer for user 2. Open the auction product with user 1 login. Now let's place a bid. Now you can see that the timer is extended by 1 hour. Now let's check this auction product by user 2 login. You can see that this message has displayed to user 2. Time left has changed due to soft clone. Now user 2 needs to click the refresh button. It will update the timer for user 2 also. Now let's see the other settings. Next setting is anti-sniping. What do you want to do? There are two options for that. First is extend auction and second is reset auction. If the first option is selected and the bidder places a bid in the mentioned time, the auction extends according to the setting. If the second option is selected and bidder places a bid in the mentioned time, the auction product will reset according to the setting. Next option is anti-sniping extend auction options. This option is only usable if the extend option is selected. There are two options for that. First option is extend the auction in the recursive manner. It will keep extending the auction if the bid placed to meet the timing. The second option is extend the auction only once. It will extend the auction only once and will send an email to all the bidders intimating the latest bid. Now last two setting is for set the time for anti-sniping. First option is anti-sniping at what time it should kick in. It means when the 5 hours left to close an auction product and someone places a bid on the auction, it will extend or reset the time by 1 hour. And the last option is anti-sniping. What time should it extend or reset to? The 1 hour and 0 minute added here. It means when the 5 hours left to close an auction product and someone places a bid on the auction, it will extend or reset the time by 1 hour. Now let's understand it by the example. Open the auction product with user 1 and user 2 login. You can see in the auction settings, I have selected the extend auction. It means when the bidder places a bid on the auction product, the timer will extend, not reset. And here I have selected the second option, extend the auction only once. It means timer will extend only one time. And here we have added 5 hours and here 1 hour. It means when the 5 hours left to close an auction product and bidder places a bid, the timer will extend by 1 hour. Now let's see it on the front end. You can see the timer. There are 4 hours and 3 minutes left to close the auction. Now let's place a bid. You can see that the timer is extended by 1 hour and now there are 5 hours and 3 minutes left. Now let's place a bid again. Now you can see that the timer did not extend because we have selected the extend option only once. So timer will extend only one time. Now let's select the first option and save it. It will extend the auction in multiple times. Now let's place a bid again. Now you can see that the timer is extended by 1 hour. Now let's select the reset option and save it. It means when the 5 hours left to close an auction product and someone places a bid, the timer will reset by 1 hour. Let's see on the front end. You can see the time left. There are 3 hours and 58 minutes left. Now let's place a bid. You can see that the timer is reset to 1 hour. Admin can set the hours and minutes here according to the requirement.